Shalom, back with part 2. All right, Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he have taken against Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white man. All right. So you're living under his system, okay? His evil, wicked reign, which is at its end, people. All right, that's what you're witnessing. And his purposes, and he have proposed against the inhabitants of Teman, that's the German branch of these Edomites. Okay, the Amalekites, okay, Amalek. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Draw out who? Draw out America into what? World War III, Armageddon, okay? Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. You see that? Do you understand that? America and the corporate state of Israel will be destroyed, okay? So, see what it says up here? Okay. Verse 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Basra, which is the capital of Edom, talking about America, it's all code for America, shall become a desolation and a reproach and a waste and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes. You see that? Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. That's where they come from. They're not the Greeks, they're not the Romans, they're not the Europeans, all right? They come from the clefts of the rock, all right? They're cavemen. That's what, word Caucasus, that's where you get the word Caucasian from, all right? It means cave dweller, all right? Thou holdest the height of the hill, and though thou should make thy nest as high as the eagle, there's a symbolism for the Edomite nations, these so-called white men, and I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. See, Edom shall be a desolation, and everyone that goeth by shall be astonished and hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. Again, people, it's not talking about ancient Babylon. Ancient Babylon is modern-day Iraq. People are living in it. This is talking about the daughter of Babylon, which is America. All right? Give me a minute. Let's go do the video. All right? Alistair Crook. Talking about the escalation of World War III. Give me a minute. Yeah, this is Alistair Cook, along with Judge Napolitano, all right? Let's hear him talk about the escalation of World War III.
Are going to change, if you like, the doctrines on nuclear weapons. And easing is the wrong word, but redefine it to make it more appropriate. If there is a sort of tit-for-tat escalations take place, that we will go. And actually Putin says it could escalate to a nuclear exchange. But we hope that means just a tactical one, if that's what we're talking about.
Well, you wrote in your piece this morning, or it came out just a day or two ago, that escalation is inevitable.
Yes.
Is that your view, or is that your understanding of the Russian view?
That is my very strong understanding of the Russian view, that escalation is for them almost inevitable. And not only that, now they are looking to the sense of what's happening in the Middle East. And they think that Russia becoming involved, and Russia said it is likely to get involved. They've talked about giving missile support to the Houthis. Even Hezbollah, not Putin hasn't said this, but officials have been talking about some reciprocity.
So you heard him, right, about Russia, okay? Russia, right, is also thinking about the Middle East because Russia is a guard onto the nations and BRICS, all right? Give me a minute, let me show you that. See what it says here, Ezekiel 38, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. It's talking about Russia, Gog and Magog, all right? That's the land, all right? Who sits on that land? All right? Russia does, okay? So they're also known as the Medes. So I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. Again, this is the Lord turning, the mindset of Russia back to the old Soviet Union. All right, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with armor, and a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords. You see this? Persia, that's Iran. Ethiopia, African nations, right? South African nations are in BRICS. Libya, right? African nation. With them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer, that's Turkey. Turkey is leaving NATO, all right? They were always promised to go into NATO, but they never gave it to them, so they're joining BRICS, all right? And they have the second largest army in the entire planet, all right? And they're joining BRICS. Remember that. And these are disciplined soldiers, all right? So all his bands in the house of Togarmah in the North Quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee, be thou prepared and prepare thyself, and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So you see, Russia is a guard unto these nations. Okay, do you understand that? All right, let's get back to the video. Give me a minute.
It came out just a day or two ago, that escalation is inevitable.
Yes.
Is that your view, or is that your understanding of the Russian view?
That is my very strong understanding of the Russian view, that escalation is for them almost inevitable. And not only that, now they are looking to the sense of what's happening in the Middle East, and they think that Russia becoming involved, and Russia said it is likely to get involved. They've talked about giving missile support to the Houthis. Even Hezbollah, not Putin, hasn't said this, but officials have been talking about some reciprocity in terms if America gives missiles to the Ukrainians to kill Russians, then there's no reason why Russia shouldn't give some of their missiles to other groups that can hurt American interests in.
So you see, Russia's a guard onto these nations. You understand, people? All right. You know what? We're going to end this here. We're going to come right back with parts 3 or 4. I'm going to play the rest of the video clip that I'm playing. All right. And we'll start out with a scripture and then get right back to the video. All right. We'll be right back.